Okay, on the weekly worksheet, first thing, most of you guys did pretty well on the first few, Dom and Meyer. Okay, coming up with the correct integer. Look on box number 2, the third one down, it shows this. Okay, I'm just going to sit over here because so that I can write. Okay, who can tell me, what does that say? What does that say? Owen? The opposite of -6. Remember, when we see that little hanging minus sign out in front, we say opposite. Okay, this was probably the only one from that first section that people missed. And it always is, okay, till we get the hang of it. But that says the opposite of -6. What is the opposite of -6? Leo? +6. So on number 2, that was about the only one that was missed. Okay, on number 3, when it says write a phrase to go with each, I was kind of lenient on these. But number 1 gives us phrases. So if you said like 4 times 4, technically that is 16, but that's not what I was looking for. You gave me an expression. A phrase would be like, I earned $16 today. Okay, or I lost $25 in the washing machine yesterday. Okay, so those ones are phrases. Look at number 8. Number 8. Number 8 says 4 5/9 plus 2 1/6. Who can tell me, what do I need to do before I can add fractions? Tatum? Have to get a common denominator. Brendan, what's a number that 9 and 6 both go into?
54.
Okay, 54 works, but it's a high one. 18 is easier. Jake, how do I turn a 9 into an 18? Times 2. So I'm going to show that this is times 2. If I multiply the denominator by 2, what do I have to do to the top, Meyer? Yeah, you have to do the same thing. So times 2. How do I turn a 6 into an 18, Lily? 6 times what equals 18? 3. So I'm going to do times 3. I have to do the same thing on the top. Okay, by doing that, I am creating an equivalent fraction. Let me move up. Give me just a sec. Move that up. Go back to my pen. So I have 4. I'm going to go ahead and do my math. 10/18 plus 2 3/18. Now that I have common denominators, how do I add fractions, Leah?
You add the numerator, so 10 plus 3 and then 6.
Yeah, I add the numerator, so 10 plus 3 is 13. Do I add the denominators? Nope, keep it the same. What do I do with my whole numbers? I just add them. Okay, so that would be 6 and 13/18. What happens when I add my fractions if I got an answer that looks like this? If I got like 7 and 9/4. Yeah, you would first, Ellie said reduce it.
No, first you have to divide it.
First we have to change that to a mixed number. What is 9/4 as a mixed number? Jake, how do I turn 9/4 into a mixed number?
You have to do the wheel thing.
Okay, I have to unwheel it actually. So what do I do? Afton?
You have to see how many times 4 goes into 9.
Yeah, I have to take 9 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 9? 2, so that's 8. So I get 2 1/4. So really this is saying 7 plus 2 1/4, which is 9 1/4. Okay, that's kind of the harder addition problems. The chapter we're getting ready to start on, we're focusing all on fractions. So if you have forgotten how to do fractions, hopefully you'll be good to go by the end of this week. Multiplying fractions. How do we multiply fractions? Straight across and then reduce. I had a lot of people miss because they didn't reduce, but straight across. Flip it to the back. On the back. Again, the number 10 is fractions. We're going to get to that this week. I really want to focus on number 13, 14, and 15. Okay, first, what shape is shown there? What do we call that shape? Leo?
Triangular pyramid?
Prism.
Why is it a prism and not a pyramid?
Because the
Leo?
the base is a square.
Okay, the base is a square. So remember, pyramids have one base and all of the other sides are triangles. Okay? That shape has 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. So it has to be a prism because it has 2 bases. I tried to lead you through this one. Okay? I'm going to try and draw this real quick. Give me just a second. Come on. We have this. Okay, there's that. We have 9, 12, 15, 16. Okay, and number 13 says, what is the area of the base shape? Remember, a prism is named by its base shape. A triangular prism has 2 triangular bases. What shape is a pentagonal prism have? 2 pentagonal bases. Okay, so I was trying to lead you. That was actually helping you get ready for this problem, number 13. So it says, what is the area of the base shape? And in parentheses, I put triangle. So for number 13, it was just asking you, what is the area of that shape? How do I find the area of a triangle, Emmy? Almost. Yes. So A equals base times height divided by 2. How do we find the base and the height of a triangle? Jake? Hey guys, I suggest you pay attention because lots of people miss 13, 14, and 15, and this is what your homework's on tonight. But I'm looking at the purple triangle because the base shape. So the base would be 9. Okay? I agree that this is a 15 right here, but that's not important now. How do I find the base and the height? What do they always form? It's the 12 because they always make a what? A right angle. Yep. So there's our right angle. So it'd be 9 times 12 divided by 2. 9 times 12 is 108. So I had several people tell me the answer was 108. What did they forget to do? Divide by 2. So divide by 2. So the area of that one side is 54, and the label would be square feet because area is always square units. So that was the answer to 13. Number 14, I was building off of that problem. Says, what is the surface area of the figure? Show all work. Why do you think I wrote out side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side 5, Ethan?
Oh, that'll roll up to see
Why do you think I wrote out 5 sides?
So you know what each side is?
Because there are 5 sides on a triangular prism. How do we find surface area of any shape? Brendan?
Isn't it length times width?
Nope. Surface area of any shape. Leo?
Multiply over bases?
Nope. Emmy? Nope. Ellie?
You find the area of each side and then add them.
Yeah, you have to find the area of all of the sides and then add them together. So, side 1 and side 2 we already have done. Why?
Because there's bases.
It has 2 bases that are the same. We already know that the base triangle has an area of 54. So I'm going to write that twice. Now I'm going to change colors. Now we have to do the 3 rectangles. I'm going to highlight them in. Let's first do this one. How do I find the area of a rectangle? Leah, how do I find the area of a rectangle? Length times width. That green rectangle that I just highlighted in, what's the length and the width? Look up there. It's green.
So
15 and 16. So for side 3, or any of the sides really, 15 times 16. Then we have that work.
Yeah, it's 240.
240. So 15 times 16 is 240. Now on this one, all the sides, all the rectangles are not the same. So now I'm going to look at the bottom rectangle. That one right there. What is the length and the width of that blue rectangle, Afton?
9 and 16.
Okay, 9 times 16. What is 9 times 16? 144. Okay. Now I have one side left. Let me get another color. We have this back rectangle. What is the length and the width of that back rectangle, Dawson?
Hang on, I'm trying to find this out.
It's the pink one.
The back one.
Ethan?
12 and 15.
12 and 15. So I'd have to do 12 times 15. Is that 192?
No, it's 12 times 6. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, that 15 is this diagonal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 16 there. So that one's 16.
It's 12 times
Is it 192?
Yeah.
Okay. 192. Now that I have the area of all of the sides, what do I need to do? Emmy? Add them together. And I did have several people give me 54, 54, 240, 144, 192, and then add in correctly. Okay? So if you get all of the hard stuff right, take your time. And it was 684 square feet.
On the test, will you get partial credit? Like if you get most
Well,
of it
we've
right?
already taken the test over this. So the only thing this would be on from this point on is like IAR. And it would be marked wrong if you added incorrectly. Unless it was an extended response where in your explanation you say, first, I took 9 times 12 and divided by 2 and got that each side, 2 of the sides were 54, to where you're showing them what you got for all of your sides. You might get partial credit for that. Okay, number 15 asked you for the volume of that figure. And I reminded you that to find volume of a prism, it equals capital B times H. What did I tell you that capital B stands for?
Base.
Not base.
Oh.
Capital B stands for something different. Jake?
Then it was like type of area.
It's the area of the base shape. What is the base shape of a triangular prism?
The triangle.
A triangle. What was the area of that triangular base? 54. So for volume, it's actually easier. It's way easier than surface area. The area of the base shape was 54. That was our answer from number 13 times the height of the prism. Remember, the height of the prism is the distance between the bases. So here's one base. There's one base. Here's my other base. What is the distance between those two bases?
15.
Nope, not 15. 16, because it's that one right there. If I connect my two bases with a single line, that would be the height. So this was just 54 times 16, which was actually 864. And the label for volume would be cubic, oops, that's a 2, would be the 3. Cubic feet.
I don't know what I did, but I got the right answer.
You might have got lucky.
I have no idea what I messed up so much you get it right.
Yes. So, I am giving you homework tonight over volume and surface area. Okay, there's not a whole lot of problems, but they are all triangular prisms. I think there's only 3 that ask for surface area. I want to see this work. Okay, I want to see your sides numbered out and your formula that you use to find those side lengths.
Honestly, I did the
Hold on just a
bottom
sec.